And I don't know if y'all had just got out y'all group chat and was like, yeah girl, he's still cheating, or yeah girl, I'm trying to leave his ass, let's go ask Jay. But literally 3 back-to-back questions about relationships. What's going on, J Squad, Plum Squad? It's your girl Jay, you already know. Welcome back to J Vibes, where there's a whole lot of great vibes going on. By the title, today's video is going to be me answering questions, giving my honest opinion or my advice on certain situations or questions that some supporters had DM'd me about from my Instagram. So make sure you are following me on my social media, Instagram, my Snapchat, and my Twitter. So before we get into this video, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. If your subscriber button is red, go ahead and click it, make it gray. Help me get to 10K as soon as possible. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes, and comment down below with any love, any feedback. Maybe you have a question that I didn't answer that you would like advice on, and I'm totally up to doing a whole nother video for this. So share this video, you guys, and yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, I know I'm going old-fashioned to the piece of paper, so that's where all my questions are. Question number 1. If a manager coming at you sideways, but you want to move up in your field, what would you do? So, I'm glad that you know that you want to move up, because that would have been a very important question, you know. Sometimes you have to really ask yourself, first of all, do I see myself leveling up in this job? Am I getting a raise? Am I moving up, period? If you're not really moving up in a job, then you shouldn't settle for just anything. You shouldn't be settled with letting people treat you or talk to you a certain type of way. Now, in your situation, I know you asked me what I would do. And in my situation, I know I may want to do something, but it really just depends. I literally have to believe, not only see, but I need to believe and know that I'm moving up in that field of work. Because if I'm not, I'm not going to sit there for much longer. I mean, they have an open door policy, so it's kind of like, can you really use that? Or is it going to backfire you at the end, you know? Because at the end of the day, this is your job, so you still have to be professional. You can't really say what you want to say, how you want to say it, definitely. But I will really have you just reevaluate what is it that you really want to do as far as like your life goals, or as far as your career, what do you want to do? If this does not pertain to your life goals or your career, your long-term goals, I ain't talking about a short-term goal. Short-term goals can always be rerouted and detoured, okay? But these long-term goals, it's the same way, but you still, it's sometimes you gotta go through something to get to that prize at the end. So if this ain't got nothing to do with what you're trying to do for the future, you don't need to be wasting your time, and you definitely don't need to be letting people just degrade you as a person, as a human being. And just because someone does have higher authority of you, they still need to give you some type of respect. Now, that can be handled in many ways. Next question. How to get over a toxic relationship in a healthy way? So first of all, you know it's toxic. Second of all, you know that it's so toxic that something as far as the outcome need to be healthy, because you can fight toxic with toxic, but you may not get healthy at the end. So because you said healthy, all right, the only healthiest way is to center yourself, focus on yourself, put yourself first. You are priority. That's what you are, is priority. So you're trying to figure out how to get over a toxic relationship. It's gonna be hard, but you have to fill in your time with you. If you need to go ahead and cry and get it out now so you don't cry later, cry now so you don't cry later, you know? But it is hard, But really what you gotta do is just focus on you. Go do what makes you happy, you know. If you find yourself down, no, go get that ice cream, you know. Or if you find yourself just not doing anything, or it's hard to do something, you really have to like push yourself, because that's the only way you're gonna get out of anything bad or toxic or get over anything, is to really just push yourself. So it may seem impossible, but it's possible. Next question. How to move on after a breakup? Okay, so first of all, y'all must think I know all the answers for being single and getting over and out. I don't have all the answers, you guys. I can give y'all the best answer as possible. And just because I'm giving you these answers don't mean that this will be something that I would just naturally jump into, or this doesn't mean that that's something that I had first did from the get-go. Sometimes it takes trial and error, and then finally you learn from your mistakes. So some of these answers are just coming from past mistakes or things that I had to do myself. But I get it, we all are human. It's never easy to leave the one that you love. The relationship can be toxic, and sometimes it's not easy to get out of those relationships neither. But with you, how to move on after a breakup, and the same thing, whether it's toxic, a simple breakup, a hard breakup, you really just have to push yourself to keep going to a new day. Like, you have to take it day by day. That's the only thing I can say. Like, fill your time in with writing things down, you know, drawing, painting, being active. If you like to eat, go eat, you know. And this is all the healthy ways. Next question. Leaving someone you're in love with. Y'all, I'm not doing this in no special order. I'm literally going down as I wrote it. And these questions came in this order. And I don't know if y'all had just got out y'all group chat and was like, yeah, girl, he's still cheating. Or yeah, girl, I'm trying to leave his ass. Let's go ask Jay. But literally 3 back-to-back questions about relationships. And one is in a toxic one. One is just, it sounds like a simple breakup. But this one right here, leaving someone that you're in love with, that is so hard. That's really hard. And you really just have to come to your breaking point. You really have to be sick and tired of being sick and tired for something like that. Like, sometimes love doesn't mean much after a while. Like, yes, you can love that person or have love for that person. You can so well be in love with that person, but it's kind of like other things matter. Like, if I don't see us growing, or if I don't see my needs getting met, or if just important stuff, like if it's just all about you, and you never trying to meet me halfway, or nothing halfway, like nothing 50-50, is always blame on you, then you know it's just kind of like, all right, like what else can you do? And the most selfish thing is to, you know, be in something and not really get anything in return at the end of it. You know, you may got a thug a year out, a few months out, but really, like, for real, get to a point where you really have to just reevaluate things that's going on, and like, okay, are you meant to continue with me, or is our season done, you know? But that is the hardest decision, to leave someone that you're in love with. And for real, at that point in time, no matter how much you're in love with somebody, you matter too. Just as much as they think they matter, you matter too. Next question. Getting over an ex. You know what? At this point in time, I should have just, I don't know what I'm gonna title this, but this ain't nothing but toxic relationship, breakup, and love, and you were just an ex. Same thing. Put yourself first. You are so worth. Find your worth in yourself. Don't look for someone to tell you what your worth is. You have to know your worth and stick to it, and don't settle. Don't be like, okay, well, no, Know what you want, get what you want. And I ain't saying being bougie and picky about everything. Be able to compromise with some things, but don't be able to just settle for anything. Alright? Next question. My friend and her dude get into shit and always come to me for the rescue. What to do? So, you know, for you to call them a friend, that means that they are your friend. Now, there's some people that you can't call your friend. Some people are just associates. You know, some people are just acquaintance, and they just come around when they come around, and they come around for the rescue. But for this to be your friend, okay, maybe you need to have a one-on-one conversation with your friend, for real. Because at the end of the day, your relationship, your friendship should matter way more than that relationship. Only because they're obviously bumping heads, and everybody ain't meant for everybody. So yeah, they may have their own bond and friendship that turn into a relationship. That's totally different than a friendship. And I think you need to be there for your friend. I think you need to have a one-on-one and talk to your friend. Like, if your friend is willing to tell you what's going on with her relationship, see where you can help out, you know, so that you're not, because that's unhealthy. That's unhealthy for your friend to always be in some shit. And that's unhealthy for you, because it's kind of like, damn, bitch, I'm your shoulder, I'm your ear. But are you able to be a voice? Are you able to speak things to her to where she can learn from what the fuck she's going through? Because, I mean, she's obviously just going in a circle, and she done dragged you in it, and now y'all just going in a circle, and that's not a healthy friendship at all. And that can really kill y'all friendship if you don't take control of it, since you are so much in control and you don't even know. You know, I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying close the door on your friend. Don't make it to where she don't ever want to talk to you about nothing again. But you have to find a way to help her in her endless cycle of going through shit, running to my friend, going through shit, running to my friend. That gets old. Next question. My brother is always threatening me, and it's just plain toxic. Is it bad for me to cut him off completely? Absolutely not. Y'all, come on now. You gotta be, I know it's hard. You be thinking, but damn, that's my brother. But damn, that's my mama. And you know what? Sometimes they gotta get cut the fuck off. And I'ma see you when you got your shit together. Period. And if you never get your shit together, then guess what? I did my part. You can't allow people to drag you down because they mess going on. You know, you can't not do that. That is just, it's so stupid, especially for it to be your family. It's like, you my family, so why do you want to hurt me? But you allow them to hurt you, so that don't make no sense to me. Next question. How to express myself more when it comes to dressing outside of work clothes. So, you want to express yourself when it comes to dressing outside of work. What you trying to wear? It sounds like you going into work with a long sleeve and bow tie and some slacks and boots. And when you walk out that bitch, you trying to be a whole live stripper now. Why do you have a hard time dressing? Or are you trying to get into a whole different style? You trying to change your wardrobe completely? Like, I would say the best thing is to, people say watch fashion shows, but fashion shows nowadays be extreme. It'd be like, alright, bitch, I'm not about to be looking like I'm walking the runway every day. I mean, that would be nice, but I'm talking about the feathers and stuff poking out and the headband that's about 10 feet tall. That's what fashion shows nowadays be looking like. But I would say start off small, you know. I would say at least try to put a top and some pants together. And if that's just going too far out, you know, I would at least start with your tops, like change your tops and and then change your bottoms, you know. Get a top this day, go find you some pants the next day, you know. But you left me a little hanging there on your clothes. I'm trying to help you the best way I can. Next question and last question. Loving yourself, knowing your worth, and being truly happy. You know, you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I'm J vibes and I got all these great vibes going on, and don't get me, it's a lot of great vibes on this side, okay? But I'm human, okay? And I be going through my shit, and shit be going through me, and sometimes I be just a little confused, all right? And sometimes I have my moments when I'm just not feeling my best, okay? And I have my moments when I'm feeling like nothing could ever defeat me, okay? But I can't tell you how to love yourself. Something that you have to learn how to do. And with that, you know, no matter what nobody say or think, it can never change how you feel or think about yourself. You love yourself through all of that. You know, you may have been this messed up person, but if you have grown and leveled up in your life, you should be able to enjoy yourself and love yourself for the change in you. And no matter what nobody say or try to bring up your past, that can't come back, because you love who you are today. So no matter who knew you in middle school, elementary, used to be this dirty, whatever, you ain't know how to, okay, cool. But you are where you are today for a reason. So for that, I need you to know that you are worthy right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're alive for a reason. It's a lot of people that are dead and they're not even supposed to be dead. Like, they were just an innocent bystander, or, you know, hell, ain't nobody even mention them. Only they family know. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, everything is like in self. We all came on this earth alone, and we're gonna die alone. And a lot of times people don't understand you. I'm talking about don't understand you at all. It's just kind of like, who am I talking to? Because you thought that somebody knew you, but they really don't know you. But everything gotta come from yourself. And it takes sometimes just going in the mirror and talking to yourself, or just talking to yourself. Fuck it. You know? I can't tell you how to love yourself. I can't tell you what your worth is. That's all. That's just things that come from within yourself. But to work on truly being happy, just do things that make you happy. Surround yourself by people that make you happy. Say things that make you happy. You know, don't say something that will then stick around in your mind all day and then just got you upset all day. So put positive thoughts in your mind. You know, stay away from that angry ass cousin. You know, tell them you're not available. They can be calling your phone. Look at it and turn it over. You don't have to be available to everybody, okay? I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoy doing videos like this, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, a lot of times when I'm answering your questions, it's like answering it based off things that I've had to do, or I'm trying to do, or I am doing. So we are human. I can relate, definitely. I love you guys so freaking much, and I hope that when you're watching this video, you're having a great day, a blessed day. I'm signing out until the next video. I love you. Peace.